everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to give a really brief just reintroduction to me, my channel, what's going on here and what you can expect this month, because I am taking part in Vlogmas, or I suppose really Videomas, which is uploading a new video every day from the 1st of December up to the 25th. My name is Ciara. I am a PhD student based in Dublin, Ireland. I'm a third year PhD student and what I study is machine learning, which is a branch of computer science. My research specifically is looking at using recommender systems like Netflix, Amazon recommendations in physical exercise, so as a way to help people exercise better, and specifically we're looking at marathon runners for that. I started this channel nearly 2 years ago now. When I was beginning my PhD, it was the first time really where I had almost like a 9 to 5, I suppose. It's a fairly open role really doing a PhD. You can sort of make the time yourself and decide what hours you want to work. There's a general expectation for what number of hours you work in a week, but it's fairly open what way you work those. So whether you work from 9 to 5 or you split it up or you work at the weekends. I found that it was really difficult to try and know how I should organise my time, because in the previous years I had always just worked on top of schoolwork, and so my college work, anything that I had to do like assignments and things like that, I usually only had whatever amount of time I had to work on it, which really pushed me to get it done in that time. And so starting my PhD, this was really the first time where I had all of this time and I didn't know how the best way to use it was. So I started learning a lot about productivity and different sort of tools and techniques and, you know, goal setting and all of these different things. And I started then applying it to my specific PhD work. And what I found was when I tried to look up implementations of these for PhD students or using the type of planning systems that I liked, I couldn't really find any examples of people talking about this on YouTube. And so I decided to create my own YouTube channel, and at the beginning this was definitely also a way for me to try and build up my public speaking skills, because it was definitely something that I struggled with, like giving presentations. And giving presentations is something that comes up a lot in academia, and I feel since starting the channel and since learning how to talk to the camera, it has made a huge difference, and I feel like I am more confident going into presentations. But essentially I just sort of saw that there was this gap on YouTube for somebody talking about specific productivity tools and techniques for PhD students, and I decided that I should be the person to come in and fill that gap. And that is what I am doing. As you might know if you've been following me for a while, and I would actually love if anybody who's watching this video right now comments down below how long they've been following me for, because it's really always interesting to see at what stage people came in. I feel like my channel has had sort of a few phases, and I'd love to know where you're coming from, if you're new, if you've been here for a while, if you've been here for a long time. Do comment that down below, and also comment down below any social media that you have that I can connect with you on, because it's something that I've been getting into a bit more recently. Twitter, not really for me, but I'll give it a good go on Instagram. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know a little bit about my life and, you know, some of the things that have changed over time. So when I was starting out my PhD, I was just doing the PhD. I was working a bit part-time in a speech and drama school that I had worked with for a long time. Since I was about 18, I've been doing some part-time work there. And when I started my PhD, everything was normal in the world. We didn't have a pandemic, we didn't have working from home. Well, we did a bit, but not to the extent that we do now. A lot of my earlier videos are very different to the later stage videos. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that there has been some changes in those years. So in the summer after my first year of my PhD, I took over running the drama school that I had usually just worked part-time for, and essentially have taken over running this big company essentially on top of doing my PhD. And that means that I do have to be even more stringent with my time and really actually implement a lot of what I talk about in terms of productivity, because again, I'm in that situation where I don't really have the time to just be messing about. So things definitely have changed, and I think over the 2 years that I've had this channel, I have experimented a bit with different types of content and having some videos sort of related to my research and some more related to specific PhD things and some more related to specific planning things. And I think now is the time where I already know that the best thing for me to do is to keep this channel all focused on PhD specific and planning specific videos. So if you're here for more research specific videos, those will be a bit more few and far between. They will be incorporated into any sort of vlogs that I'm doing, but in terms of like general programming advice and stuff like that, that's not something you're probably going to see on this channel. It's something that I would definitely like to do more in the future, and I'm thinking that I might maybe start another channel in the future to work on that. But for the moment, I think it's better for me to just keep this one and try to just get back to doing more regular content. Over the last year, my content has been all over the place in terms of uploading consistently, and it's something that I'm really trying to get better at now and just get onto a good track. So I am actually going to be taking part in Vlogmas, which is really more like video-miss for me. So essentially posting a different video every day from December 1st up to December 25th. Last year I did do this more so with like vlog type videos, but a lot of the time it doesn't really make sense for me to do vlogs every single day and upload those because they won't be necessarily that interesting or that informative. What my plan is and what you can expect to see for this channel for the month of December will be different videos around planning, productivity for PhD students, and a couple things around working from home, finances as a PhD student, moving. So that's one thing. I moved house this month and I did vlog some of the journey. My plan is to make this channel more focused in terms of the videos that I produce, so that when I am making vlog content, they will have some sort of theme, and so that the videos will make more sense rather than just having random PhD videos, because I'm not really like a lifestyle channel. I know productivity is a lifestyle, but you know, I think majority of you just don't care about like a normal day in my life unless it has something PhD or productivity related, which is so fine, and I totally get that. And I'm a terrible vlogger anyways, in the way that I just forget to do it anytime I'm doing it. So my plan for this month is to just have more focused vlogs that are themed around different things. So if I'm doing a weekly reset, if I'm doing my planning for the week, if I'm doing my planning for the month, if I'm doing a reflection, if I'm writing a paper, if I'm doing anything like that, that I will be vlogging the process for those, and those could be over a few days or it could be just a one day thing, but that these will be going into sort of specific videos. So I have a ton of videos planned for the month of December. If you have any sort of requests, I would love to hear them below, because not every single day is set in stone, although I do have the majority of them planned out. And a lot of what I'm going to be doing as well is going to be showing you how I implement all of this using my own planning systems, and a lot of that will be using my Notion template. So you will see this month, actually, should I just give you a sneaky update? Sure, let's just throw in a sneaky update here just so that you can see very briefly what we're working with for the new Notion template. I did spend some time, a lot of time really, reworking my Notion template. Essentially, after I put the Notion template out at the end of April 2021, I then had an internship for a couple of months. I didn't really spend as much time working with the template, and once I came back I was in a very different headspace with my PhD, and what I really needed to see in the sort of template was not really what I had anymore. So I've really been reworking it to try and make more of a place that I really want to go, because I found I did have some resistance to using the template from time to time, that I just wouldn't necessarily want to go into it. So I tried to make it a lot more fun, and oh, this is not going to turn out well. Okay, so I've added in like a lot of just much nicer things to look at when I go into the main area. And this is going to be completely backwards. Uh-oh. Hopefully not. I cannot wait to have it fully released. I actually can't wait. It's one of those things where I think in the beginning I was focusing more on just getting the structures of what I wanted there and the sort of practical elements, and now I'm more focusing on the visual appeal, because for me aesthetic is very important, and I find if something doesn't look good then I won't want to use it. And I've just been revamping the whole thing, and I just cannot wait to show yous and to have it uploaded. Just very briefly, if you are interested in the Notion template, once I upload the new version, the price will be going up. If you purchase now, and the link will be down below, You'll get access to the current version and you'll also get access to the new version when it's released, but you'll get it at the current price. Whenever the new release comes out, the price will be going up. So if you want it, if you like the look, get on it quickly. I'm not sure when exactly in the month it'll be fully released, just because right now I just have it in my personal version, which has like all of my stuff, and I need to rework it to have just like a blank sort of example template kind of thing. You'll see basically a ton of different videos of me implementing different things within the Notion template and how I use it, and just how I use other things as well, like my iPad and a few other things for being more productive and for keeping track of things. So I'm really looking forward to this month of videos on YouTube, and I hope you are as well. If you are doing any of the things that I am going through in the videos, so if you do the monthly reflection the day that you're watching one of my videos, please do share it on your Instagram stories and tag me. My Instagram is PhD and productivity, and I would love to see what you are up to. And if anyone's just doing any Christmassy fun stuff as well, just give me some inspo for that, because I do want there to be some Christmassy fun stuff in these videos, but I do want to try and keep them more focused as well, especially because December is such an ideal time to be doing a lot of productive stuff, because we're finishing off one year and starting a new one, and it just is the perfect time, I think, to really make the most of productivity and like get your systems in place ahead of time, because you don't want to be coming into January and not really knowing what you're doing in terms of planning and organizing, and then it just means you're not really getting off to the best start in January. So I think this is the best time to like get things together and really make sure that you start off the year really well. I do think this is the best time for all of these types of videos, and I hope that you love them. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for staying with me for all of this time. Thanks to all of my wonderful members, and I'll see you all in the next video.